Can we not go any faster, please? I'd love to not get freaking cornered by that fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is up, gamers? Welcome to a game that caught the internet not only by surprise, but overtook it so quick that it even rivaled the popular franchise of Five Nights at Freddy's back when that released. Welcome to the controversial Poppy Playtime. Now, I am going to say that I have played the first chapter when it initially released. Don't even know when that was, and I barely remember anything about it. But I did see that the devs are about to release the 5th chapter in this franchise. Now, I have not played through any of the other chapters. I only partially remember the first one. So I figured, what better time to start a new series on the channel than now, when there's about to be a new chapter. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything. Time to hop in. Welcome to Poppy Playtime. As an ex-employee of Playtime Co, you finally return to the factory many years after everybody within disappeared. Welcome to Chapter 1, A Tight Squeeze.
You are about to see the most incredible doll ever invented. Her name is Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent doll in the world. A little girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers. She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to believe? Just watch.
Poppy Playtime!
Poppy's as lovable as a real girl, and she talks like one, too.
Hi, my name is Poppy. I love you. Can you help me polish my shoes?
Why, of course, Poppy. Just like a real girl, Poppy always wants to look her best.
Perfect! Thank you.
Her hair is sturdy and won't come out when you brush it, and smells just like a poppy flower. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Poppy?
I'm a real girl. Just like you.
What's the time?
Playtime!
And if you've ever wanted to see how all of the nation's favorite toys were created, Playtime Co. is now offering factory tours at just $2.99 a person. An entire hour in the most magical toy factory on Earth. What are you waiting for? Come visit the factory. We can...
Everyone thinks the staff disappeared 10 years ago. We're still here. Find the flower. Okay then. And just like that, we're in. Oh boy. It has been quite some time since I've seen any of this. Now, like I said, I partially remember bits and pieces of what happens in the first chapter, but not much else. And I definitely have no idea what happens in the other chapters. But we'll play through all of them in a timely manner before, or at least somewhat close to the release of Chapter 5, which I'm really excited about, judging by all the amazing teasing material I've seen. Okay, so there is a VHS on that desk. Now I do wonder how many of you actually remember VHS cassettes. I grew up with them.
Hi, my name is Leif Pierre, and I'm the head of innovation here at the Playtime Co. Toy Factory. If you're seeing this, then you're trespassing. Yeah, we play this little tape on loop whenever we close the factory for the day. So, trespasser, just to make you aware, while we pride ourselves primarily on our high-quality toys and excellent child care, we also pride ourselves on our security. For example, this facility is full of hidden motion triggers, which, once set off, will turn on the factory's emergency alarms and directly contact the authorities. And that's one of the more tame aspects of our security system. No spoilers. So, you've got my warning. It's not too late to turn around. I just hope that you're certain whatever you're doing is worth it.
Oh well, that gives me some Nautica flashbacks if I'm being honest. And I don't know if what I'm doing is worth it. I hardly have any idea why I'm even here in the first place. I know we're drawn back to the factory for some reason. Possibly to find our missing colleagues. Poppy wants to play. Oh well, isn't that lovely? Oh yeah, right. We need a code, which I believe is in the gift shop. Welcome. Why are you in that? Oh no, never mind. That looked all wrong to me. Eat healthy, like Braun. Braun the dinosaur. Oh. I'm all about healthy eating, no? And I do apologize if I sound weird. I've been really exhausted lately. I underwent a few things in real life in order to like get a better job, which thankfully I got, and I'm starting on February 1st. So yeah, that all worked out. Landed a better position with great conditions. Basically, if you want a update on that, just check the community section on the channel where I posted about it. But yeah, if I do sound exhausted, that's part of the reason why. Also, my voice box is doing funky things lately, so maybe there's a cold incoming or something. I've been feeling under the weather and pretty exhausted lately, so if I do sound a little bit out of it, not as energetic, and I do hit that language barrier, or I sound rusty, that is possibly why. Most certainly why, even. So I guess the code is green, pink, yellow, red. But let's go over here. Boom. That's it. Doors open. And this little toy right here is going to be all ours. As soon as we sit through the Grab Pack training VHS. Oh boy. Well, thank you too, Playtime Co. I will do my best to use the Grab Pack responsibly. Love how it's all automated. Hey, this thing's broken. I only got half my grab pack now. That is not fair. But let's see how this works. You can shoot it. And pull objects. Great. Thanks for the explanation. Now let's hop over here. And boom. Open this bad boy up. Well, it's definitely going to take a little time to get used to everything again. Hey there, buddy. Isn't that inviting looking? Okay, we get different sections to go through. We got the cafeteria, we got the power section, the testing area, innovation, and the theater. Judging by this door being labeled with both signs, and we only have one hand, I'm assuming we need to go in here first, and I reckon we do not have any power. Well, now we certainly don't have any power. But thanks to this little fella, we now got a key. And we use this key to get into power, probably. Yes, in fact, we will go into this creepy power section. Now, I will say that with each step I take, memories of the first chapter are flooding back to me. And I just so happen to know what happens. Or at least I think I do. Excuse me. Okay, the door just closed on its own, which is a good sign, I guess. And we now have to do some puzzle work, right? Grab to divert the power. There we go. Now we just gotta wrap it around these poles to divert the power. And that's it. Just like that, we have power now. And oh boy, seems like our friend has wandered off to greener pastures. Huggy. Oh boy. Huggy Wuggy. Playtime Co. has designed hundreds of distinct toys, but none connected with people more than that of Huggy Wuggy. Our founder, Elliot Ludwig, aimed to create a toy which could hug you forever. As is always true, Playtime Co.'s 4-step process to creating the most lifelike toys was a success. With a bit of string and polyester, a lovable blue pal Huggy was brought to life. Huggy Wuggy has gone on to be Playtime Co.'s most popular and best-selling toy so far. But I thought that actually that title went to Poppy. I mean, the title of the game is Poppy Playtime, so one will assume that the lifelike doll Poppy will be the best-selling toy ever. That might just be me. I was just about to say, great, all the small ones are gone too, but no. No, they're still here. I guess we go into this area next. Now, like I said, it's been probably years since I even thought about Poppy Playtime. But wasn't that grab pack hand, that red one, on these conveyor belts back then? Or is it just me? Am I mistaken? Did they change that? They might have changed that. Now hit the blue one. And I suppose we jump down then. Let me get familiar with everything. So I think this fucking ugly ass, creepy ass doll head wasn't here before. I might be mistaken. All I'm saying is I have the weird feeling that things aren't the way they used to be. This entire area looks darker too, if I remember right. I feel like this used to be a lot brighter and more colorful. Makes more sense to have it be like decayed and looking abandoned and whatnot. How long has it been since anybody was supposedly in here? 10 years? Also, something else I'm going to try while we're at the topic of channel improvements is I will make shorter videos, if that makes sense. Like, I've been... Oh yeah, I fucking remembered. I remembered as soon as I stepped back up here. Piece of crap. Fucking creep. In the past, my video length and duration has been all over the place, with some videos being 10 minutes long, other videos being an hour long, and anything in between, basically. I will do my best to give you guys more videos with better quality instead of longer videos with less quality, if that makes sense. Take this first chapter of Poppy Playtime, for example. I could play through the entire thing in, I don't know, an hour, probably, give or take a couple of minutes, and edit that thing down to 45 minutes in order to not cut too much out. But instead, I'm going to decide on a somewhat midway point, cut it there, give you guys a fully edited, good performing, hopefully, video with good quality editing. And I don't have to cut out so much narrative stuff that is important to the gameplay. Instead of having an entire 1.5 hour playthrough, barely edited and in piss poor quality. That makes sense. I guess you guys get the idea. I mean, I suppose it's not that difficult to understand what I'm going for here. I do wonder where that VHS tape is, because I have not seen it yet. It might be hidden in plain sight and I just didn't spot it, but it should be bright orange, so it shouldn't be too difficult to spot. But I'm also getting really sidetracked here, trying to give you guys an update mid playthrough, which is also very unprofessional. But I feel like most people don't watch the update videos, so now that I have your attention, I might as well use it to my benefit. And oh boy, am I happy to go down here. This is not fucking creepy at all. Oh. Looks like we have another puzzle on our hand. So that is number 2. We can't go through here. Can we go up here? No. Anything else? Well, there has to be. Probably all the way back here. Okay, so here's number 1. Up there is no option, so we go up here. Can we just shoot it like this? No. No, we cannot. So if we go like this, we can then extend it, right? And this is not enough, barely enough. Just squeeze. Come on, man. Just let me have it. Oh, shit. Oh, frick. I think I broke the grab pack. Oh, no. Oh, nothing ever happened. Good thing I'm so patient. So, let's use the right hand first. Just to be sure. Don't know why this won't be possible. Very weird. So this doesn't work. We need to go up here first, then shoot it. See, this should be easy. But no. No, it's not. And in what kind of way is that different from what I've tried before? That makes no goddamn sense. At least it doesn't to me. It shouldn't be about the way you go about the puzzles. It should be about... Oh, lovely. Even more lovely. It should be about the destination you try to reach. If the end result is the same, who cares about the way you get there? Oh. Make a friend. Needs power. Good to know, I guess. If I do remember correctly, I feel like I've broken the game many times back when I first played this chapter. By hanging myself from a thread. Well, basically from the grab pack, from up here, while, well, our beloved friend that we are going to meet at some point was chasing us. Okay, let's see if I still remember how all of this goes. Now, pull you over here, set you to this. I think I now need to go over here. Wrap around this thing, wrap around this thing. This is not how I do this. Absolutely not. Now, I'm typically bad with puzzles and whatnot. For the simple fact that I like to overcomplicate things for me. Shit. Like, I'm known to overcomplicate things. See, why won't this work? Boom. Move this here. And go ahead and move it over here. Now find the closest way to wrap it around these poles. And there we go. Did it. Probably not the way I was supposed to do it, but I still did it. Now I do wonder, can I still do this? Oh, you can just jump down. There ain't no fall damage. Nobody leaves without a toy. So that's the main reason we have to do this in the first place. Oh, isn't that lovely? I mean, I guess this is supposed to be like really appealing to like children and their parents, given that you can actually go on factory tours and whatnot. But for me as an adult, this is just creepy as hell. But regardless of how I feel about it, we need to assemble a toy in order to get out of here. So Catbee, or whatever you might be called, is our toy of choice. Fostering happiness. Adopt an orphan today. Okay, can we actually see how our toy is being made? In fact, we can see how it's being painted and created. Jesus. Lifeless eyes. And there it is. Our lovely, freshly made toy. And I'm just gonna grab it. Okay. So let's see if we can get out now. Safe and sound, eh? Oh well, doesn't that look promising? Door's locked. Door's locked. I guess that only leaves this creepy black corridor. Oh, or not. I guess the conveyor belt it is. Time to back the fuck up. And try to make it out of here. Oh great, that's not creepy at all. That is not creepy at all. Don't. Stop. Whatever that said, no. Can we not go any faster, please? I'd love to not get freaking cornered by that fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, great. That door is probably locked. Yep. Okay. Oh boy, I hate getting chased. I mean, that's probably a totally natural thing to feel, but all things considered, not even having the proper time in order to look around on where to go is driving me crazy. Danger, don't stop, whatever. I'm not planning on stopping, you know? That is not the way to go. Neither is that one. Oh, through here. Great. Ah, I hear him behind me. And it's awful. I really wish we could move faster. Oh my god, he's still there. He is still there. Run. Run! What are you waiting for? I can't run any faster! Go! I can't go anywhere. Goodbye, sucker. Oh wow. And he left blood all over the place. Isn't that lovely? And that is the poppy flower we've been looking for. Well, judging by that blood, I think there might be a human inside that oversized doll. Made in hell. Jesus Christ. That was stressful. I'm sweating. I feel awful. I feel absolutely horrible after that. What else is there to say? Getting chased is like my least favorite evening activity. No, run. Oh great, that's promising. Oh, found a VHS tape. still wonder where that orange one is. Danger, turn around. Well, unfortunately, we destroyed our only way back, so forward it is. Go ahead and insert that.
Final log. In relation. Experiment 1006. The prototype. Coordination and cooperation is evidently within his skill set, as well as the skill set of all other experiments of his type. Though still missing, today's events are no doubt in relation to him. His absence was a flaw in the scientific process, which should have under no circumstances been left unaccounted for. That's why I'm making this log, so that the same mistake won't be made twice. Any future experiments will need to be contained and disposed of in a secure location. I'm not worried about myself. One breakthrough and I'll be back. We must forge onwards in the name of science, whether those who are beneath us understand it or not. End of...
And that's the end of the log. So, experiment 1006, codenamed the prototype, seems to be responsible for everything that went on down here. Can't speak. Well, there's a lot of ways to go, but I don't think we can access any of them. Judging by all these strung up toys, what we're going to find is probably unpleasant. Go back, run, stop, run, danger, turn around, stop. Oh, well. Well, here goes nothing. That is not at all what I would expect to be behind this door. All things considered, though, this is still more pleasant than what's out there. I'm really excited to see where Poppy Playtime is actually going. Not having played any of the other chapters, I don't really know anything about them. I don't know anything about the story and how it progresses. People are apparently really excited for Chapter 5, and I decided now is the perfect time to jump back into it, play through all the old chapters to celebrate Chapter 5 and see how everything is going to wrap up. Because Chapter 5 is supposedly the last chapter. Isn't that right, Poppy?
You opened my case.
In fact, I did. Which marks the end of Chapter 1. A tight squeeze. I've drawn out the end there just a tiny bit, knowing that I will end in just a second. If you're watching this and this is all one video, then you're probably confused on what I'm talking about, but basically my idea is to provide more videos, but with higher quality and shorter runtime. But considering that the first episode is like supposedly 20 minutes by the end of editing, and this one is like 10 minutes, that doesn't really make sense. I might as well make a 30-minute video, have it all in one compact video done for you to enjoy and to watch. Still need some time to figure all of this out. It's gonna be a learning curve on what to actually do. But despite all this miscellaneous crap that I have to work out and deal with, I still hope you enjoyed the first chapter of Poppy Playtime. And I'm excited to see what Chapter 2 is going to be like, as well as 3, 4, and by the end of all of this, Chapter 5, when it finally releases next month. With everything going on in real life, this is going to be a really, really tight process of you know, recording, editing, starting a new job, having to learn everything that is connected to real life and everything that goes with it. But despite all of that, despite being all over the place with the playthrough this time around, I hope that you can excuse that. I hope you enjoyed the first chapter. I certainly was excited to jump back into it. I totally forgot that it is, in fact, not that long of a game. Well, the first chapter, at least, isn't. It's more like a demo, if anything. But I guess that is because you're supposed to play all the chapters back to back. Things are going to be a bit all over the place for the next month or two, but I'm doing my best here, and I hope it shows. Cannot wait to get back into the swing of things and have you guys along for the ride. So as per usual, please be kind to each other, share some love, and be good people.